So I'm sitting here with Eugen von Jinjer in the backstage from Rock am Beckenrand, and you are now on tour. And how stressful is this for you? And what are you doing that you are not so stressed? Do you have a recipe?
Well, considering this is the end of the tour, and it's been a long one, we have played about 40 shows here in Europe and in Northern America. Then yeah, it's very stressful, especially now, because, well, it's coming to an end and everyone is very tired, frankly speaking, exhausted. And the recipe, there are two things, sleep and alcohol. I just drink a bit of beer to relax after the show and sleep as much as I can. Yeah, I talk to my family. It helps a lot because I really miss them. My son, I haven't seen him for about a month.
So now the tour's ending and you just want to make maybe a family roll-up or something?
We don't have chance. I mean, we are going home to Kiev and I will stay with families, but we are going to a studio.
And producing then?
Yes, yeah, we will be recording new material, so there is no rest.
You're writing music in your bands at first and then the the lyrics, excuse me.
Yes.
And how you just jam together and then it starts for a song, or you're just sitting together and saying, now we are writing a song, how you are doing this?
It just happens differently. Most of the songs on the first album were written by the guitarists. They just brought the songs. Some songs they jammed together, and some songs were jammed together at rehearsals, like adding this and that. Then second album, when one of the guitarists left and we were left in four, most ideas were brought by Roman, the guitarist. Then we just put them together. Some songs were written by me, and some songs were written in the collaboration.
So it's a process, and it's growing everything together.
It's never the same. I mean, once it happens this way, another time it happens this way. One song was born this way, another song was just jammed. So it's never the same. It's like a ever-flowing process. It's just a real flow. It never repeats.
What feels right in the moment?
Yeah, it's just what feels right at the moment. Exactly. That's right. That's the thing. Yeah.
So 2016, you were nominated the second time for the best Ukrainian Metal Act. What it means for you, and what it means for you.
Well,
it was the second time, and I think a lot of people just voted for you.
Let's say it meant different things for us, first and the second time. First thing, in 2013, when we won first time, it was like just beat everyone. I mean, we didn't want to beat anyone. We didn't even believe in our victory. We just came there and we just wanted to show ourselves, and just happened that we were the best.
And that was the victory. Then it shows you how good you are.
Yeah. So it was unexpected, absolutely unexpected. But the second time, it was just to prove that we are the best. Yes, to prove that here we are, and there is at the moment nobody else, only us. But after these years, I mean, it has been 2 years since 2016, and Ukraine isn't enough for us, and it has never been enough for us. Now we are much above this, and we just...
You have everywhere, I think, in Eastern countries, also in other countries in North America, everywhere you have fans also, and it,
also
it just shows you how important and how influent you are. So
yeah, it shows, and well, it also inspires a lot. It gives motivation. So it makes us move forward because we see that there are people who believe in us and who listen to our music and for whom this music is important.
also, I think 2015 you played in Russia, and it was a really critical between Ukraine and Russia. And I think the gig shows you how important music just to connect people. Or
yes, it is very important, but unfortunately, not many people understand this. Yeah, and we're still afraid to get back to Russia. Even though we really want, I personally really want to play for my Russian fans. There are a lot of them there. But the problem is that once we go there, we will have really a lot of problems. Even though I do believe music unites, and it's not like pop music. It's not just for entertaining. There are a lot of issues. There are a lot of messages in our songs, which will never lead people to fight, which will never lead to war, but vice versa will make people calm down, will make people think, and will lead people to peace
and make
everywhere.
people free, maybe also sometimes.
And that's true. Yes.
Their energy, you know.
Yes, yes, and get people more educated. Make people cleverer, or at least move them, push them to get more and more clever.
Yeah, I asked myself. You have a song "Piskas," fish, and
yeah, piskas. There are a lot of pronunciation for this. Piskas, spices, pishes. There are a lot of ways to pronounce.
Okay,
this
it was right. I don't know.
Piskas is okay. Piskas is okay.
So I was thinking maybe it's a metaphor or for metaphoric for people, for humanity. Sometimes, you know. So banden.
It's easier for this song. It's easier.
Okay. Or was too much metaphor?
There isn't much metaphor. It's just a zodiac sign. It is Tatiana's and mine.
Oh, okay.
We are Pisces.
Now you're, I think, Napalm Records, and they help you also to get, I think, in Northern America more. So how much time you just playing there, and how much they helped you to get there? It was...
Well, yeah, of course, but for Napalm, we would probably never get there. They helped a lot, and through the Napalm, we just got all this popularity and distribution and just ability to reach people overseas. Yeah, even though we had fans even before we signed with Napalm Records, but yeah, they helped a lot in terms of paperwork. Getting visas and it's not just a B visa, it's not just a tourist visa, it's a working visa, working permit.
Yeah, you had stress in Poland, I think, once.
Long time ago. Yeah. But we also had problems with the American visa because we were delayed and we missed first 3 shows. This summer we had problems with the British visa, and again it was delayed and we missed 2 shows. So it's always a bit of an issue for us. Yeah, but for without Napalm Records it would be really hard to get there. And fortunately, they helped us a lot, and they're still helping. Yeah, I do appreciate our label for that.
Do you have something, a tradition before a gig? Do you do something, or you just go, you know each other for long?
I think it's quite personal. Everyone got their own personal way to prepare to get ready for the stage.
Okay. So
it's not like getting in a circle in a round. And,
some bands doing this, screaming or drinking
slogans.
Something.
No. Guys, sometimes I used to. Now I do not. So guys sometimes drink a shot of vodka.
What's a vodka? I mean, it's a commercial. I don't. Excuse me.
Yeah, but anyway, just any vodka.
Yeah.
Any vodka if it is 40 degrees, 40% of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes, and I do not drink vodka before shows anymore. Yes, but it's probably the only common tradition.
But also get warm when you drink.
Yes, 50 grams, just a shot. Okay. Why not?
So, do you like more playing on festivals or your own concerts? Or
It depends.
it's everything has his good and bad
Everything
sides?
has their pros and cons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends on a gig. Sometimes it is good. Sometimes it is bad in both situations. Maybe not bad, but so-so.
Do you have a special item that you just take with you? Maybe something from your son or a pillow or something?
I have a comb, hairbrush.
Ah, okay, calm. Yeah, excuse me.
I have a hairbrush. It's
For your hair.
Yeah, it's my son's hairbrush. Yes, it reminds me of him a lot. Yes, and basically this only this item, nothing else. Yeah, but again, I text my wife and I make video calls and talk to them.
So just connected with your family.
Yeah, it's important, especially now being so much tired, and also friends. Yeah, friends back at home they help a lot.
Do you have another dream maybe for a job, or was the first dream for a job musician?
No, when I was a teenager, I never dreamt to be a musician. I was a big fan of music. I loved music since I first heard "Smells Like Teen Spirit." I think maybe I was 9 or 10 years old, and I fell in love with rock music. I started listening to grunge, heavy metal, death metal, then to non-metal music, like jazz and blues and fusion and everything. Yeah, and I started playing very late when I was 18. I started playing only because I made friends who were musicians, and I just wanted to have more in common with them. But before that, I never dreamt to be a musician. I was into sports. I dreamt to become a great sportsman.
So how you learned music? Because
Myself.
yourself, and how? You just watched movies?
Through many
videos.
mistakes.
Okay. Mistakes. So mistakes are very important for everything? Or also?
Yes, mistakes are very important. It's important to make a mistake, then realize you made a mistake, and then overcome it. So work on your mistakes. So first you make a mistake, then you realize it, and then you work on your mistakes. These are 3 steps for fools like me. Yeah. Clever people probably avoid making mistakes, but there are not many.
But I don't think so. You must make mistakes, but don't make the same mistake, maybe.
That's right, that's right. So 4 steps. Make a mistake, realize you made a mistake, work on your mistakes, and never make it happen again.
I think that's
Yeah.
right. Are you living in your bus? Because I read that you have such a tour bus.
We have a van. We have a tour van. Yeah, so we don't really live in a van, but we spend a lot of time there. So we have hotels in each city we play. Yes, sometimes we do not because we just have to drive straight after the show. Like tonight, straight after I finish with the interview, I just get in the van and we drive to Romania.
So far away. How long are you riding now then?
About 22 hours, 22 hours.
So have a good ride tonight.
Thank you.
So maybe you just have something that you just want to say our guests that they just...
My message is always the same. Just be open-minded. Be open-minded and open and discover something new every day. Never limit and restrict yourself in the boundaries, limits, borders. They all mean nothing. Yeah, and there are so many things really worth being discovered in the world. Musically, in terms of art, people, everything. Just try something new every day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.